Hey everybody, it's Jennifer. I was gifted a matcha set. I am so excited. Full disclosure, I've never done this before, so let's learn together. It comes in this very giftable box. Look how gorgeous that is. And on the back, you do have directions, and inside you get this great direction sheet as well. So I loved this because I seriously have zero idea on how all of this works. So I did read that before we got started. So before I started, I did clean everything. It said to wash everything out. And then your whisk comes in this container, but it did say to soak it in warm water. So that's why it is in this. The ramekin does not come with the kit. You also get this little spoon for the matcha, a spoon for stirring. Both of these are wooden and just so cute. I think this is my favorite part of the whole kit. You get this little flower, and that is a spoon rest. Everything is so pretty. I just can't stand it. You get a whisk. I think this is for the matcha. And then this thing here is for when you are finished, you store your whisk on top of that. So let's go ahead and look at that up close. So that is how it works. I think this is so cute. I just love everything Japanese. I just think like everything is so thoughtful and there is a purpose for everything. And then you have your bowl, and we're going to mix our matcha in here. I love the little details on here. That's so pretty. And then you have this spout here. And then also from viewing the directions, I think you can like also put your like spoon on here so that it stays neat and tidy. Before I forget, you get this really nice towel to set everything on. It's gorgeous. And then the back is this like microfiber. So like I could, you know, probably wipe this off if I needed to. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna set all of my items out and be ready. I'm gonna use my little spoon rest. Okay, I'm gonna put this away because we don't need this. I do have hot water. And I already have my cream froth because I prefer a matcha latte. So we're gonna set those off to the side. I also already have some matcha powder and I put it in my bowl here. Okay, so let's see what we do. Okay, I'm just gonna follow these directions. Okay, so step number 1, scoop the matcha powder, about 2 scoops, and sift it into the bowl. All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna put my strainer sifter on top. I'm gonna do 1, 2 scoops and sift that through. Okay, I never realized, this is interesting. So there are a lot of little clumps in there. And so doing this has gotten all of the clumps out. So now I have my matcha powder in there. I'm just thinking as I'm doing this, this would make such a fun gift because it's like an experience. Okay, number 2, add warm water and oh, and it says, if you want usucha, which is thin matcha, you're going to add more. And then if you want, I think it says koicha, then we're going to add less, and that's going to be more concentrated. So let's just add some water and let's see. And I'm going to adjust because I've never done this, so I'm not really sure. Okay, so I filled it up about halfway. Now it says whisk to blend. For thin matcha, we are going to hold the whisk properly. I'm not quite sure what that means. Oh, and whisk in a W shape. Okay, so for thin matcha, I'm gonna whisk in a W shape until the mixture is well blended and frothy. For koicha, the thick matcha, I'm gonna hold the whisk and slowly go back and forth. Okay, so I don't know which one I have. We're just gonna go in a circle. Okay, this is oddly soothing to do this. I will say that this is mixing up beautifully. Okay, let's take a close-up look. Look how cute this set is. I love that you get the little towel slash placemat. Everything is cute as can be and is so functional. I love the little whisk. It's so relaxing to just whisk your matcha. And I really never thought about how many clumps are in your matcha. And that's why my matcha was always gritty, because you need to sift it to make it smoother. Really, really loving this. Okay, so we're all mixed up. Next, it says serve and enjoy. Okay, this was not very difficult. Now, on the back of the box, it does give you some drink suggestions. So I already, like I said, have my milk ready. And I'm just going to pour some of this in here. I'm gonna pour it all in. Let's see how that goes. Okay. I'm dripping just a little tiny bit. I did not do that very neatly, but that's okay because I have my little towel. Okay, everybody, look how pretty. I mean, I feel like I am at the coffee shop. That's all I have to say. I'm just gonna mix it just because I have the spoon. And you know, why not? Okay. And then because I love it, I'm going to use my little spoon rest here. And let's try it. Amazing. I actually think it's better since I made it. This was so easy. It was so much fun. And it just makes my afternoon cup of matcha a ritual, a really nice midday experience. So buy one of these for you, buy one for your friends, buy one for anyone who likes matcha. So it'd be a great gift if you have someone in your office and you want to buy an office mate a gift. If they like tea, buy them some matcha and this kit. It is so easy, so much fun, so bougie, and it is just a ceremony. So enjoy and cheers.